The older I get, the more it dawns on me that the reason why some people act the way they act is because they've never had a proper father figure or mentor. Let me tell you what I mean. In South Africa in the 90s, there was this set of elephants that had no parents. Their parents had died when they were much younger. But then something really shocking started happening. The people living around the area where the elephants were roaming started discovering dead animals. It didn't make sense because these were not animals that were killed by poachers. Their body parts were also complete, so they were not killed by hunters or even lions. So what exactly was going on? Apparently, these elephants that grew up without parents woke up one day and started killing other animals. So what usually happens in a normal elephant family is that when those young bull elephants start acting funny, there's always a father figure, a bull elephant that is bigger and stronger. That one would put them in their place. And because this particular set of elephants had no father figure, when they wake up and decide and feel like it, they start destroying things. But then, in 1998, 6 other bull elephants were introduced to the herd. Almost immediately, all those young elephants that were acting funny and killing other animals, they came back to their senses. All that senseless killings up and down stopped. And all of that happened just because for the first time, they had somebody to answer to. Recently, I've been thinking a lot about our country, Nigeria. Walk into any street in Abuja, in Lagos, or in Enugu, or anywhere in the country, and you see dozens of teenage boys that have no real mentor. The only people who they see every day, who they look up to, who have indirectly become their mentors, are all those dirty boys who drive third-hand 20-year-old Benz cars, bought with questionable money. See, we really need men. We need men who will stop and ask questions, instead of pretending that all is well and walking past. We need men who are actually doing something with their lives, who will stop for 5 minutes to pay attention to the teenage boys on their streets. Men who will stop and ask, what are you doing today? What do you want to become in the future? To a child who has never been asked that question by someone older than them. You may not believe it, but many of these boys have not known anybody closely who has made it legitimately. And it's very important that they see it with their own eyes because they can never become something they cannot see. Everywhere you turn, teenagers are doing Yahoo. And believe me when I tell you that it's not because these people want to be criminals. Nobody has ever shown them a realistic version of what making it legit looks like. Right now, Nigeria has over 18 million out of school children. We should actually be scared. That number is more than the population of some European countries. That's 18 million children with no skills, no education, no money, no plan, no future. Many of them will likely become bandits and thieves tomorrow. And that's not because they are bad people or they love crime. No, because nobody stood in the gap. Nobody provided them with what they need, the skills, the education that they need to be proper members of society. If as a society we fold our hands and do nothing, they already know you. They know you're doing well. Guess who will be the first set of people they will rob or kidnap? If our government decides to fail our young people, we as a people shouldn't fail them.